What is up, YouTube? It's Sync Sports Bets here. In today's video, I got 4 player props for the NFL Week 2 preseason slate. Before we get into these picks here, I want to review the video picks from last week. We had 3 picks, all overs, all goblins. We had Fernando Mendoza, over 74.5 passing yards. Now, in his stat line, he went 10 for 16, 97 passing yards with 1 passing touchdown. That was a clear win. You know, we knew that Mendoza was going to get a lot of reps, and he absolutely did it in great fashion. And then Will Lutz, they absolutely destroyed the Falcons. So he clearly went over 1.5 PAT. He actually had 3 extra points, and he went 2 for 3 for field goals. So easy win there. And then Joey Sly, man, he had so many opportunities because you had Cam Ward, Mitchell Trubisky, Will Levis, and Hendon Hooker. I thought that was an absolute lock. Now, you know, Cam Ward had a great drive. He got 1 touchdown. Mitchell Trubisky barely played. And then a lot of the snaps went to Will Levis, and he was so ass. It was embarrassing to watch. He just kept getting sacked over and over, ruining drives. And we were close like 1 or 2 times, but because, you know, they were winning the whole game, we never really had a chance in the second half, so very unfortunate there. But Joey Sly did go 1 for 1 extra points and 4 for 4 for field goals. So, I mean, that's a good prop to take for field goals if you guys would like. But we are 4-1 since the start of preseason on free video picks. That's an 80% hit rate. So if you did round robin these picks overall, you would be profiting big time. But you know, unfortunately, I parlayed all 3 together and thought I was going to win, but happens sometimes. We can't win them all. So, yeah, let's get straight into our week 2 picks. I'm very excited to get through these. We're going to start off with, of course, Fernando Mendoza. We're going to do over 0.5 passing touchdowns. Now, on the screen here, Fernando Mendoza over 0.5 passing touchdowns. He's expected to get extended reps to establish early rhythm with the starting unit. He's set to command 3 to 5 total drives across the first 2 quarters. Asking for 1 passing touchdown at 0.5 threshold gives this pick an extremely high floor. Preseason red zone calling heavily prioritizes passing concepts to test young QBs against goal line coverage, giving him multiple high-value scoring chances. It's going to be the exact game script just like last week where Kirk opened up the first drive. I mean, they had a great drive last game, scored immediately, and then Fernando Mendoza took over. So last game, Mendoza took over, finished out the whole first half, and he also played like halfway through the third quarter. So I'm expecting that exact same scenario for this time. Although, you know, he's coming off having that experience in preseason week 1. Also, looks like Texans are resting their starters. Mendoza will be playing with the ones for at least 1 or 2 drives, and going against the second string defense of the Texans, I really don't see it being a big issue for him to get 1 touchdown. And he did that last game as well. So he has a 100% hit rate, and I'm very confident in this. It could happen in 1 play. And his passing got way too high for me to take the over. He could definitely hit that over, but too risky. I think 0.5 passing touchdowns is a lot easier for Mendoza to get. Especially you can get a long shot or get close to the goal line. I think we'll have, like I said, 2 to 3 red zone drives to get a touchdown there. So very confident in this pick as the first pick of the day. Now, second pick of the day, we're going to go to field goals because that has been the most moneymaker after week 1. Looking at all the wins there across all the YouTubers, they've been posting on field goals overs, and I kind of want to join them because I do agree. Cameron Dicker is the most consistent, and I honestly think it's my favorite of the field goal kickers. That Will Lutz. Potentially Andre Schmidt, and let's see here. I like Brandon Aubrey as well. Joey Sly, of course. So all of those are great field goal kickers. Even Eddie Pinheiro is great, but Cameron Dicker is who we're going to rely on this time. So for his stats, throwing it up on the screen here, his playing time obviously is going to be all 4 quarters, And the breakdown: preseason offenses regularly stall inside the 30-yard line due to simplified playbooks and conservative fourth down decision making. Over 4 quarters of action, 2 field goal attempts, and conversions represent a very baseline expectation. So Dicker is obviously the starting kicker. There's no other kicking competition, so Dicker will be kicking. I do know Houston's situation with kickers. They had 2 of them last game, so definitely avoid that. But doing your research on every kicker is definitely essential in doing this. So it's good to know. And also, San Francisco allowed 4 field goals to Joey Sly last week, so I think Cameron Dicker could definitely do it. He had 2 field goals in week 1. So, they got Trey Lance, they got Justin Herbert starting as well. So those 2 guys alone can definitely get close to the red zone, if not go all the way and score a touchdown. So definitely a lot of red zone opportunities. Hopefully they stall out and hopefully we can get 2 field goals. I feel pretty confident about this. And also, this is a popular pick. Now, going to our third pick of the day, we're going to go back to passing yards. We're going to smash the over on Drew Allar. Of course, everyone knows the historic week 1 game that he had. He played absolutely out of his mind. And he will be playing second half. He might take over in the first half. Will Howard is starting this game, but Rudolph is sitting out, as well as Rodgers. So it's just 2 quarterbacks left for the Steelers for this week, and Drew Allar is taking over after Will Howard. So Drew Allar should have a field day. I mean, he had like around 150 passing yards and barely played. I think he played like 1.5 quarters, and he's playing even more extended time in this game. So feel pretty confident about that, especially with how he threw last week. So I'll throw up the stats and the script on the screen here. Playing time, full second half is the expectation, with the main starters sitting. Allar is locked to command the offense in the entire second half against third string defensive units. A line at 91.5 requires an average of just 46 passing yards per quarter. Playing basic soft zone coverages, Allar should comfortably cross 100 plus passing yards off simple rhythm throws and play action concepts. So, like I said there, he's going against second and third stringers in the third, fourth quarter. So, I feel pretty confident in this. It's also the Jets. They're so bad. And Drew Allar wants that backup spot. So, he's going to be fighting for his life to get as many passing yards as possible and making it a competitive game, especially in the second half where things start to get out of hand. So, really like that third pick there. Going to our last pick of the day, this is the most popular play on the board. It's Shedeur Sanders at 94.5 passing yards. I'll throw up the script on the screen here. Starting QB is going to have the first 2 quarters, so he will take over the entire first half, just like Deshaun Watson did in week 1. So he gets the start against Buffalo, anchoring the primary offense through at least the early stages of the second half. So I don't know. That's kind of a lie. I do think he's only going to play the first half, but 100 yards is definitely feasible against Buffalo's potentially second string, and Shedeur will be playing with the ones. So passing it to Jerry Jeudy and the rest of the crew, I think it should be pretty easy for him. Those are my 4 picks. I feel really, really confident in them. It is a 10x parlay on PrizePicks today, so definitely lock this in, especially before these get bumped. Now, this is throughout the week. This isn't only on Thursday, only 2 picks on Thursday. So, you got a lot to look forward to. And I absolutely love all 4 picks here. So, before I end this video, I want to let you guys know about my Winnable. Winnable is just a website in which I sell picks. So you get access to all my picks across PrizePicks, Fliff, Chalkboard, Underdog, Sleeper, you name it. I'm on all of those apps trying to get the best sharp bets possible and the best edge. A lot of these apps have different lines for preseason props. Like, for example, Sleeper has 101.5 for Fernando Mendoza, but on PrizePicks, he's at 113.5. So huge, like 12, 13-yard difference there. So you just got to take advantage of the other apps that they have. So it's your winning ticket to wealth is Winnable. I got a pass going on for $30 a month. That's $1 a day. You can join for a 7-day free trial. And make sure to join the Discord as well if you plan to join VIP, because you'll be automatically added to the Discord channel for VIP members to chat it up right here on the left side, Ultimate All Access VIP. And you can see the slips here as well. So, you're definitely open to that. But yeah, I also have admins posting slips as well. We got JJ posting a correlated play on CFL. PrizePicks did not ban the correlated play, so you're definitely welcome to tail this as well for Canadian Football League. He's a great capper, and really trust him a lot with all of his picks. So we have several other admins as well. You're welcome to tail, and then just chat it up the rest of the Discord server. So that is all I have for today. Make sure to lock these picks in. It does look like Shedeur dropped 1 yard, which is even better value for you. So, yeah, take that right away. We'll be back next week for preseason week 3 to close it out. And VIP picks every single day across all sports, not just football. So you're welcome to join and hang out with the crew. So we'll see you guys next time. Peace.